want to know about the
You don't want to know the Lions are up by 46 points.
I reckon it's the Jack Lacacius Cup or something, and
Brisbane
Will Carlton tank. I can tell you, they can take their best side up and play their best footy, and they'll still get shit on.
Stop it. Start of the third term. And it's Merrick up against Baden in the middle here. Baden gets it down two for Thomson. Running off centre wing was Gardner. Got wrapped up. The umpire was just leaving it forever. And we'll come in and ball it up now.
Heard from a little birdie that Alex Bowles will probably be out for the year.
Oh, really?
That little birdie was Alex Bowles.
Oh, right. I saw him standing up there.
Got a bad back.
Oh, that's no good. Baden from the ruck contest towards half forward. Comes back to Wall. Gets it into inside 50. Jacker comes out. Tries to tap it on. McNamara thumps it back. The umpire's found a free kick. I don't know what for.
I couldn't see it.
It must have been over the shoulder or something, was it? I don't know. Bo McNamara's looking at the umpire going, I don't know what I did.
I couldn't see that one, though.
Neither could I. So Sam Jack has got the footy, 45 out, and he's going back like he thinks he's going to be able to kick this. It'll be a damn good kick after seeing some of the set shots in the first half. He comes in, he gets it, everything he's got towards the goal line. Oh, Addy, he's touched it over the line. That's amazing. Goal. Sam Jacker, great kick. And he has put his first on the board. Great start for the Tigers as well in the third term. They're 5-5-35. And they lead Bellpost Hill 2-5-17. And that's on the DeGrande Cycle and Sport third quarter scoreboard. Minute and a half played.
Well, I watched that one back on the video, I think. I honestly couldn't see anything. Well, I was just about to say great play, Macca. But that's the way the ball bounces. You get the lucky ones and sometimes you don't. And I'll tell you what, though. Forget about the free kick. It was a magnificent kick against this with the way the breeze is blowing. It was a magnificent kick, and not many can kick them from out there on a day like today.
So back in the middle we go again. Ball tone. Well, both ruckmen didn't get a hand on it there, so it comes out to Baden. He tries to get the ball out the back. Does so. Tunbridge got boot to ball, went backwards. And it's now there. Holwell tackled without the possession of the ball. Again, now it's going to be Pan. It's got his head over the contest. Tries to work his way through. He is tackled and brought to ground by Welve. We're going to throw in. Or throw up, I should say.
You're not allowed to throw it in from out there, mate.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Might get the game running. That might be a better way to start to play.
Oh, all right.
Throw it any way you like. Ball up, and both ruckmen a bit of a hand on it. Again, hands and knees. McLeish gets the ball out to Pan. Picks the ball up and looks to go short into the half-forward line. Coming across. Kicked off the ground there. It was nicely done by Freeman. Runs onto it. Didn't pick the ball up. Has to go back and collect it for Urquhart. He was there. Got the handball out the back. Goes back to Gray. Back to Urquhart. And he now wants to get on his right foot. A little short chip. Kick was okay. Into the hands of Welve. So Welve now going to come back to the boundary line. And the mark is taken out there by Basely. He's going to go back to Urquhart. So a bit of possession game now. He's got plenty of space in front of himself if he wants to run, but he goes short and well. He's taken the mark. Goes to Lentini again, short, so they've now got themselves outside 50. He goes to the far side of the ground. Had too much on it, so Gray now has to chase it down. It runs towards the boundary line. Just gets it inside the field of play, but Jacker also knocks him over. And the ball, and it goes over the boundary line to be thrown back in.
Their coverage up the field, Thomson, is really good, isn't it? They've just given the Bellpost Hill nobody to kick to.
So again, we've just got to wait till ball gets back from underneath the fence. Just forward of a centre wing attacking into the ground, this time for the Bellpost Hill side. Ball is won by Thomson. Goes back to Egan. Got the handball back into the contest. Picked up by Holwell. He came out with got the ball forward. Now it goes to the half-back line. Picked up there Lima. He was tackled. Ball comes out in the tackle. The boundary line is kicked round the boundary line, but the umpire says it's gone over. So another throw-in to take place far side of the ground. Waiting now again for the umpire to bring the ball back into play, and does so. It's a nice throw. Baden at the front of the contest, goes back towards the boundary line, comes out towards Egan once again, over the top of the ball, tries to run away, try to get back to Hole. The ball comes out. Fantella is there on the left boot. He delivers the ball back towards the true centre wing. Hole's feet in front, ball runs out the back. It's going to be Page over the top of the ball, tried to force his way, gets it out the back, ends up in the hands of James. He was tackled, brought to ground, so no clean play out the far side, but James has now got it on the right boot. He kicks and smothered and goes back over the boundary line. So we stick towards 5 minutes of the third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard. It sees Bellpost Hill 2-5. They trail Thomson on 5-5.
great halftime speech. It was like the Abbott and Costello show, the comedy duo, Flea and Domo. Oh.
And then Andy Barrett got in on the game.
Oh, Andy.
Boundary throw in, Baden. From the ruck contest, nobody can get it down to the front now. Kick away and out of bounds for a throw in. Still on centre wing. Below kicked a goal, thank goodness. Only 10 points of difference out there. Come on, Hawks. Please, Hawks, please.
I tell you what, though, what Andy did with the kids, giving them recognition in front of grown-ups, it really gives them a bit of confidence. A good thing to do, actually.
Absolutely. Boundary throw in. Nobody gets the tap down. Fantella gets the footy and kicks it towards Page. Hodgson wraps him up. Ball spills free. Hodgson handball over the top, working in tight confines there, the Tigers. They get the handball over the top. Was meant for Baden, but it missed him. Lentini kick off the ground. Cross towards Barlow at half forward. Hutchinson worries him out of it. He gets the handball away. Hole's fine, but coming the other way was Wall. Bounced over a couple. James comes through. Can't take it with him, though. Now Barlow wrapped up, handball only as far as Hutchinson. Off a step, left foot kick towards centre wing. Lima gets back there first, up against Fenavesi. Lima does nicely, kick around the corner, was okay. James, bit of space, runs away now. Goes with a right foot kick towards half forward, holds up. Wiseman there, punched away from Barton. Denham, Barton's second effort was all right. Wrapped up by Denham. Umpire says, held to him. And we'll have a ball up about 35 out from the Bell Post Hill goal. So into attack, the home side. They need a goal. 3 down at the moment. First real effort in this third term up forward. Ball still in dispute. Handball from Gardner. Gets it away quickly. They get the kick out McLeish towards centre wing. Tresize led to the ball by Gray, but he comes back to pick it up and he kicks it away and kicks it further towards half forward. Freeman in front of Urquhart. He kicks it away as well. They haven't actually picked up a possession yet, but they've got it to half forward. Thomson got the numbers there. Pan comes across to help out. Picks it up. Handballs it back to Gardner. He runs through half forward now. Kick inside 50. Oh, Davis held on to. The umpire said play on. And the Panthers have got the numbers across there. They get it through Lima. Go out wide. This is their game. Get it to Baseley. Wants to work it back in board. He's got a couple there. He chips the ball. It's okay. Carlin takes it right in the middle of the ground. He's got Page short. Goes in that direction now. He has cooked it okay. Still inside the centre square. He chips the ball to Lentini. And he called to go. And he goes. Long kick towards Tar over his head. Numbers there. Tar at the front now. Kick was smothered beautifully by Jones. Ball still in dispute, about 35 out from the Bell Post Hill goal. They try and pick it up. They go towards the goal square. Baden gets back there, takes the mark. Handballs it away quickly to Wall. Thomson try and load from the back pocket. Go long with the kick. Terrible. Merrick takes it easily at half back. So they're going to drive it back in, the Panthers. He goes short. And Carlin ripped off the football. The umpire said play on. Gardner at the back. Muck around with it a bit. Little kick by Wall might be okay close to the boundary line. The umpire, I think, said play on, did he? Handball comes back to Wall. This time he might kick it a bit further. He does. Goes long to centre wing. Loads it up. Jacker against McNamara. Over their heads. Runs away. McNamara close to the boundary line. And they'll see it over for a throw-in. 8.5 played third term. Thomson 5-5-35. Bell Post Hill 2-5-17. Werribee kicked another goal. 16 points of difference.
What's wrong with them?
Ball back on the centre wing position. Tap down. Picked up by Holsford. Got the handball out, but again, it's Thomson who lie over top of the ball. Umpire stands and says you have jumped on top of it by the looks of it. And free kick to Bell Post Hill. Coming out with the free kick is Lima. So just defensive side of centre wing. Goes into the middle of the ground, has two options, and Fantella was one of those. Takes the mark. Lyman continues to run across the back. He goes short again. Kick was good. Hit Muir. So he's now got to the front of the cricket wicket area, and he goes long into the forward line. Numbers back there with the Thomson side. Spoil comes down, coming through Egan, picks it up. Little handball goes to Hole. Set him a bit of a task. He's able to knock the ball out. Umpire said he was taken high, so free kick will go to Reece Howell. And 50.
That's not what you want to give away on a day like today. They're struggling to get it in there, and they give them 50 metres.
So Howell now will be taken towards centre wing. So he gets to that position now, and he goes short. The running player out wide is Wall. Kick had just a little bit too much on it, but Wall's able to get to the ball. Looks to come back inside on the right boot. Kicks into the half-forward line. Gain the contest there.
Over the shoulder.
There was a free kick. There's a hole this time. Matty in front. And free kick goes against
Won't
Davis.
be too happy, Davis. He got held, play on.
So the ball kicks short, and Lima comes up and takes the mark. He comes across the ground. He's got a number out, and that's Benny Muir. So Muir now can come further afield. Has Gray. Can take the ball. He can go back by foot or hand. He goes back by foot. And they steady things down once again. So Muir now, half-back line. Delivers the ball towards centre wing. Page has got to be the target, but Jacker just knocks the ball over the boundary line. So we'll have another throw in on centre wing.
They're in a bit of trouble here. They just can't penetrate, can they?
No. They're not being able to be allowed to play their own game.
Tell you
which
what,
is the chip and chase and
exactly, yeah. They're allowing them to go backwards.
Yeah, but not forward.
But then they're covering the forward movement, which is good play, good coaching.
He's done a bit of homework, hasn't he?
Yeah, too
Both
right
of
he
them.
has.
Yep.
So umpire throws the ball back in. Merrick gets the ball out. Goes towards Scott. Leading the race there was James. He couldn't take clean possession. Over the top of the ball. Umpire says free kick. And it's going to go Thompson's way. Tunbridge, is it? No, it's not. It's McLeish. So McLeish was going to take the ball from their half-back position. He'll go short and go across the ground, this time to Tunbridge. He plays on, delivers the ball towards centre wing. Kick just inside the field of play. It bounces and is taken over, so we'll have a throw in. And as we go towards 11.5 minutes of the third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard. Thompson are 5-5, Bellpost Hill 2-5.
There's a bit of an advantage when you've got two coaches, and one of them can say to
Absolutely.
everybody, move back, move
Absolutely.
back, move back. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Yeah. Boundary throw in. Baden from behind. Oh, got one very high. The
Oh, he
umpire
did.
said play on. Reese just gets back up. Pack develops. Umpire, come in and ball it up. And he will now.
So I'd love to know how many concussions he's had, Reece Hole, all the way he plays the game. He just gets
Ones you've been told of or,
Yeah.
or people know of.
Yeah.
Baden gets it down. Page roves it. Handballs it back to James. Breaks free on centre wing. Goes long with a kick. Inside 50. Maguire comes out. Oh, he went for the kick off the ground. That didn't work. Barlow gets across. Handball back to Tari, the big fella. Right foot kick. Short to Timmy Barton. Gives the don't argue. And Wiseman was up to it. Handball over the top. Might be okay, though, in the end. Muir needs to finish it off and has missed.
it.
So, two behinds to Benny Muir today. 2-6-18, Bellpost Hill. Thomson 5-5-35 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard 12.5 played.
I didn't see that Bellpost still play. I thought Timmy Barton handballed it straight to the Thomson fella.
Oh, no.
Don't tell me.
Hodgson.
24 points up.
Hodgson, long and outside 50. Mark is not taken out there, but at ground level, the numbers are definitely with Thompson. Over the top, Denham, he might be in a bit of trouble here. He dived on top of the ball. Umpire Nato says that's exactly
You
what's
picked
happened.
it in one, Smitty.
And the free kick will go to Bellpost Hill.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, mate.
Oh.
Benny Muir now delivers the ball back inside. At the back, Costello. He's going to pick it up. Oh, no, he doesn't even pick it up. He just kicks it off the ground. It goes across the face of goal and out of bounds on the full.
August 18, Dale. We need to organise something on that day.
No, I'm not going either. Ringing sick at the last minute. You just come.
Got to work.
I'll find something.
So in the back pocket, Thompson with the ball.
The Hawkers will come back.
Round the boundary line, he tries to go, but it just floats into the hands of McLeish, and he takes the mark. Tresize is going to be the next option. He licks the ball, puts the ball out wide. Merrick in front, ball to the back. Again, McNamara didn't pick the ball up, stood over it, picked up there, and handball comes out.
He's thrown
And
that.
It was a throw. And that was solid. That it goes to McNamara. So McNamara is going to put the ball deep back into their forward line, going back with the fly of the ball. Tar had two goes at it, couldn't take the mark. Out the back it runs, goes to Denham, puts boot to ball, and that's just a little bit wide. Free kick will go to Bellpost Hill once again, this time to Fantella. He's gone quickly to get the ball himself. So Fantella now from the forward flank. Little short kick quickly to Barton. Had a bit on it. Good mark, Timmy Barton. We think maybe the breeze behind him, but again, this will be a difficult kick from where he is.
Tough shot from there. This from a bloke who's still only got one leg left, really.
Normally we'd start at the left-hand post and let the ball drift across, but I'm not too sure which way the breeze is actually going.
You know what? He's just going to put it straight through the middle here. You
You
watch.
reckon?
Yep.
So
watch
Timmy
this.
Barton.
Watch this.
Tell you what.
Comes in, kicks it goal, and puts it out of bounds on the full.
Oh, Timmy, what are you
Jason
doing?
Doherty's taken over from Smithy.
What are you doing, Timmy?
15 minutes into the third quarter. Thompson 5-5. Bellpost Hill 2-6. And one out of bounds on the full.
He should have kicked it with his remodelled leg
Yeah.
instead of his real leg.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, it didn't even deviate an inch once he kicked it, did it?
Does he get in a wheelchair when he comes off the ground? What happens there? He does pretty well for a bloke with one leg, I tell you. So Egan with the footy at fullback. More in the back pocket. He plays on now. Kicks it as long as he can towards Baden. Merrick's there as well. Denham in the middle. Off hands. Reese Hobble gets the kick away, but dangerously. Only as far as Muir. Kicks it back inside 50. Oh, Egan comes at pace and thumps it away. Only as far as Barlow. Left foot kick back to whence it came. Just a chaos kick into the pocket. McQuire sees it pass. Does he? Oh, I don't. Keep it out, though. Here comes one leg. Timmy comes over. And the Thomson defence happy to see it over the line for a throw-in. About 40 around from the Bellpost Hill goal. 16 minutes played in this third term. Boundary throw-in. Done most of the attacking the last 4 or 5 minutes, the Panthers. Merrick gets it down. Dangerous inside, but then the ball. Muir chops it off. Needs to kick at goal, and he has missed, and has missed everything out of bounds on the full. So Thomson will get the free kick. Hodgson will take it.
They want to kick one shortly because I can't remember the last time Bellpost were on 2 goals at three-quarter time.
So Hodgson. Long left foot kick outside 50. Finds Cam Addy beautifully. And he takes the mark. So we're going to be able to drive it back inboard the skip for Bellpost Hill.
Everybody up there, bar 2.
He drives it in now. Tar got the sit. Can't take the mark off. Hands at the back. Coming out Baseley. He can't pick it up. Ball still in dispute. Oh, dangerous there. The umpire says,
ball it up.
No, ball it up, no prior. So it's about 30 out. Jones or was it Hutchinson, I think? Might have been, with the footy.
Davis.
So the ball, Davis it was. Long way down. The ball up.
That's why Addy's up there, I guess.
Baden gets it down. Kick comes out quickly. Solly on hands and knees now. Got the handball away through some traffic. Oh, geez, there's 25 players around the ball. Jacker comes in. He leaves it behind. Solly in there again. Pack develops. Umpire come in. Nachos and ball it up. So still 30 out from the Bellpost Hill goal. They need one. 2-6-18. They trail Thomson 5-5-35. 18 played third term.
So it's an R forward position for Bellpost Hill. As we said, there's probably about 25 of the 26 of the players around the contest. Ball is tapped back towards the goal square. Coming through. Handball is given away. Ends in the hands of Wiseman. He can't take it cleanly. Again, it goes out wide. Hodgson now has it on the left boot. He goes out towards centre wing. That's a nice kick. And a mark is taken out there by McLeish. So McLeish just forward of centre wing, the far side of the ground. He's got the ball. His options are short, and he goes in that direction. Out towards Freeman. Traps the ball just inside the field of play. Try to get round Urquhart. Almost succeeded, but Urquhart got him.
That's old ball.
Umpire said he got the ball away, so they kick it into the half-forward line. Muir came across and attacked the ball. He's looks like he's going to win possession of it, or someone's over the top of it. Umpire's allowed things to roll. This time there's no way the ball's going to come out, and we'll have a ball up to take place.
Jeez, he swung him round. He had a month to get rid of it, the Thomson boy.
So again, thrown up again. This time, ball tapped down by Baden. Well, actually took it out of the ruck contest, gave it to Wiseman. He put boot to ball. Back towards centre wing. Tresize is there, brings ball to ground, but it's Bellpost Hill who bring the ball back, and the mark has been taken out there by Scott. So he is going to go a short kick.
Good.
Well weighted. Nice kick. Mark is taken. Out there on the far side of the ground. Is it Baden again, or is it? No, it's Jacker. He goes long into the half-forward line. Going
that's
across
a bad
and read that
kick.
Nicely, and the mark has been taken out there. McNamara. He goes short. Mark taken by Addy. Goes back once again to Urquhart. Take the mark. Goes sideways again and has Gray. So they've moved it nicely so far. The next player will
Move
be
it on.
Lentini. And they've got him now out in space. He can take the ball and run if he wants to. Carlin leads up at him.
He really had to kick it to him.
Yeah, he did. He's going to go over the top now to Welb. Another nice kick. So he's got runners inside, but he plays on himself now. Looking for the option long. Costello on the lead, out in front. A little bit of a touch there from behind, but allowed to go by the umpire, so he saw for what it was. Picked up out the back, Hodgson, little steady. Not too short, little short chip. And it was okay.
Jeez.
And went to Howell. So Howell now. Called the play on by the umpire. Comes out long. Out the back. Lentini
mark
over
of
the
the
top.
day.
Takes the mark. So Lentini now with the ball.
What's he doing that for? Just get on the mark and put your hands up.
So Lentini now plays on. He's
And
going to go
chase
back
him.
towards the goal square. He's got a small target in there. Ball in front, and the mark has been taken there by Maguire without too much trouble at all. Best fullback going round, they tell me.
Mitch tells you.
They tell you. One tells you.
So ball in the far pocket. Hutchison, I think it is. He goes short. Again, kick okay. Wiseman. So still inside defensive 50. They've maintained possession. Baden is across the ground if they want to use him. These two blokes in the middle having a bit of a...
Yeah, he flattened him behind the play. That's
The
why.
ball is kicked down, goes towards Davis, and his hot pursuit is Addy. The ball runs over the boundary line, and we're going to have a throw-in to take place.
I hope that's not on the video. I think he could be in trouble.
Who?
I'm not saying.
Okay.
So on far side of the ground.
The bell post hill boy.
No,
Oh, right.
that's what happened before that.
Okay.
He's trying to explain to the umpire what. Look, he's pointing to his chin. And I think he's got good reason to.
So thrown back in by the umpire now. Ball out the back, kicked off the ground, picked up there, and it was kicked away by Solly. Went towards the big fella for size. He's done pretty well so far. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. Did get boot to ball. Only as far as Scott, but it's okay. They've maintained possession. Fenavesi over the top to Jacker. He's out. He can run. He goes long towards the goal square, but again, it is offline and will run through for a minor score. Sam Jacker, 1 goal, 2. Thomson now 5-6, 2-6 Bellpost Hill. 22 minutes gone, third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
So Lima. Bring it back into play for the home side. Got McNamara and Barlow coming this side, commentary box side. He finds McNamara, uncontested. Just inside defensive 50. Chips the ball to Page. At half back. And he chips the ball out to Carlin. Squeezed it towards the boundary line, but he took the mark. Basically short. Kept calling Josh.
Well, he had
Doesn't
him
go
short
there
for a
though.
while.
Goes to Barlow instead. Jakey takes the
That's a good
mark. No, Joe says yes. And it was. Good mark. Centre wing. Jake Barlow. Short little kick to Page. Got Flaccavento right on the boundary line.
Got Tar's a good option, I
Tar's
think.
a good
Got
option.
going there.
We've got Timmy there. Timmy one leg there as well. So he goes in that direction. And Barton goes up. Can't take the mark.
Should have took
Howell
that.
gives it away quickly. Tunbridge, tumbling punt to Wall. He's away here, Brendan Wall. Handballs it on the outboard to Gardner.
He's
He
got
can
some
take a bounce.
pace,
He's got
Gardner.
some space too because he takes 2 bounces.
Keep running, son.
Runs towards 50. Coming out in Matty James. He kicks too long towards the square. It's a 2-on-1. McNamara was the 2. He took the mark and on the outside. They go towards Addy. He can't take the mark. He goes through though. Cam Addy does nicely.
He kept his eye on a footy.
He did, and he handballed it away, and they're out here now on centre wing. The Panthers, where are they going? Worked Gray, went right, went left, came backwards. It's okay in the end. Goes to Fantella, off a step. Good kick too, and finds Basely. Thought about playing on. What did he do there? He just held it up. Don't know. He just stood still in the end.
First game back, ramping up, is he?
Yeah, he grabbed at his leg, yeah.
So 45 out from goal. Carla Basely.
I think the talent thing there, Brandon's got a ton of pace, Brandon Gardner, but
He
the bloke
handballed-
chasing him's pretty quick.
He handballed it to Jake Barlow because he couldn't kick it. So he goes towards the square, punched away by Maguire. And it's off hands and out of bounds for a throw-in the right forward pocket for Bellpost Hill. 24.5 minutes played. And it's Bellpost Hill 2-6-18. Thompson 5-6-36.
Surely couldn't be too much long to go in this quarter after the
last one.
quarter, you wouldn't think, would there? So
That's right.
Hasn't been much kicked.
No, we only went 26 last time with couple of goals. So Only one in the quarter, but again, Fenavesi, little short kick was a little chip up. Brawl Gray up over the top, went high. Ball comes down front of the contest. Coming through, Scott can't take it cleanly again. Opportunity in there to win possession of the ball, but there's a number of players around the contest. Umpire says finally. Now he's going to ping someone here, but who's he pinging?
Going to Belpo still.
So it's going to go to Lima. So Shane Lima decides to come across the ground. That kick wasn't very good at all. It's going to hit the target. Baseley picks the ball up. Got the handball out the back towards Page and O'Cullen.
They both ran away from the footy.
They did. They were looking for shepherd each other and they ran away from it. You're right there, Grub. Jacker now comes in and he has got the ball. He's going to take the ball across the ground short and slowly to Tunbridge. And he now kicks the ball along the boundary line, goes out towards Davis, comes up and takes the mark. So Davis now looking at his options. He goes back inside. Tunbridge pushes up from behind. No one on the mark so he can run. He's going to go long. And he's going to go towards the centre forward position. Jack is there. Spoil from behind. Comes down. Picks up by Barton. Long handball outside the Page. Takes it. Spins out of trouble. Has a runner outside in Welve. And Welve now kicks the ball towards centre wing. Picked up there. Fantella takes the mark. His options are short. He goes in that direction now. Lentini.
You've got to move it in quick.
They've only got Barlow to go to. He's the only tall option they've got, but they've got 2-on-1. Maguire read that nicely. He's gone back to the contest. Punch from behind. Fenavesi front and centre to the contest. He picks it up and goes to Egan. His little short kick didn't hit the target, but was able to pick the ball up. That was McLeish. Goes over the top to Fenavesi. Outside to Scott to Egan. They continue to run, so they've moved the ball nicely. Fenavesi still going, and he gets the ball back again into the forward line. Gardner comes out. No, it wasn't. It was Wall. He can't take the mark, so Belpo still now turn things over again. They go back the other way into space. Has Barlow. Has Hodgson just protecting the space. Barlow back inside. Went one lane and then dummied. Went back inside and again has Holzfiend. Now there's no one in the goal square, so he's got to come to Barton. There's only a little bit of time to go. He comes back towards Dozen over the top. Went to Fantella. Comes through the contest. Picks it up. Left boot towards goal. And he has missed. I thought I could hear birds.
I bet it home.
Yeah. Fantella one behind. Belpo still to 2, 7-5-6 to Thomson. And 27 minutes gone. Third quarter, the Grand Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Geez, I hope Simon, the cameraman's got his tarp up.
Hodgson from full back. Goes out 50. Oh, jeez. Costello easily took it. And Tari can take the mark, can he, at 50? Roll.
Just. He's taken it before he's a long way out, though.
He'll be kicking from 55, Justin Tarr.
You can't kick this, I don't think.
I said about Sam Jacker at the other end.
Yeah.
So Justin Tarr. They need this, the Panthers.
He's going to run too close to the man on the mark.
Runs very close. Goes with the right foot kick. He's missed it to the near side. And is it through for a behind? I think it is.
Yep.
It is. So it counts. So they finish three-quarter time. Belpost Hill at 2:8:20, and they trail Thomson 5-6-36. The goal kickers Dale at three-quarter time.
As they were for Belpost Hill at half-time, Holzfiend and Costello, and for the Thomson side, Freeman, Jacker, Pan, and 2 to Gardner.
So it's 16 points of difference at three-quarter time. Thomson 5-6-36. They lead Belpost Hill 2:8:20. We'll take a break.